Hey everybody, Mr. Troy here. Welcome to Mr. Troy Does Math, a calm and chill video series where I do math and talk about it so you can see how I think about it. Here we go. Alright, so I pulled up a system of 3 equations in 3 variables, and I am going to solve this using elimination. Alright, so I'm going to start by canceling out the x's, and I'm going to do that in the third row by adding row 3 plus row 2, and putting that in row 3. And then in row 2, I'm going to add row 1 to that and put that in row 2. So whenever I'm doing this, I'm just going to rewrite any row that I'm not working with. And then I just think of this as add those together, they cancel out. Add those together, we get 5y. Add those together, we get negative 7z. And add those together, we get negative 1. Then I'm going to add these together, nothing. Add these together, I get 7y. Add these together, I get minus 7z. And add these together, I get 7. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do here is I am going to multiply this third row by 1/7. Everything else is going to stay the same. And I'm going to get y minus z equals 1. So y is 1 bigger than z. I know that. Here, let me get rid of myself a little so you can see my work there. Sorry about that. Okay, so, how to do this? For some of you, this is going to seem like overkill, but I'm actually going to switch these 2 rows. I'll explain why in a second. So it's easier to use the less complicated thing to cancel out the more complicated thing. Here's what I mean by that. It's easier to say, I'm going to take row 3 and I am going to subtract 5 row 2's and put that in row 3. It's easier to work with that with the simpler row on top. Oh, sorry, I just accidentally kicked my microphone cord out. Hopefully you can still hear me. It'd be kind of funny if you couldn't hear me. Okay, so I'm doing one of these minus 5 of those, one of these minus 5 of those. So that would be negative 2z, and one of these minus 5 of those equals negative 6. From here, I'm just going to multiply Negative 1/2 times row 3. Put that in row 3. I forgot to draw my little bracket over here. My apologies. And that's going to give me that z equals 3. I think I'll just use back substitution. So y minus z equals 1. Y minus 3 equals 1. Y equals 4. Negative 7x minus 4 minus 27 equals negative 3. So negative 7x equals positive 28, or x equals negative 4. So I got negative 4, 4, 3. Let's see if that answer works. All right, I typed it in. Here's the moment of truth. Heyo. Cool. Hope that was helpful. Okay, so if you're still here, here's just a thought. I know that at this step, there were probably a lot of people saying, well, why didn't you just, and then thinking of another way to do it. It is totally fine to solve some problems in interesting ways. In fact, it's one of my favorite things to do. However, if we learn this process of always eliminating like this, I promise, somewhere down the road that's helpful. The only thing that I might have done differently about this is turned this into a positive 1. All right, thanks for watching.